You ever had one of those days where you're just minding your own business, having fun, and then your mother gets a message from God that she has to straight up murder your ass, thereby forcing you to flee into a monster-infested basement that also happens to have a portal into your own mother's uterus? Chances are you're playing The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. If you're not, then you should probably get some help, because that's fucked up. It's pretty fucked up. Portal into a damn uterus? Who the hell even comes up with shit like that? In any case, welcome to Super Cool Top Tips for Newbies.
The Money Bell Squad Universe Edition.
Keep your distance. Leaving yourself room to maneuver is probably one of the best things you can do to preserve your hearts for the battles where you will really need them. The closer you are to your enemy, the easier it's going to be for them to puke on you, bleed on you, barf spiders at you, and generally explode in your face. Naturally, there won't be much you can do about this at first, but at least that distance will allow you to learn enemy patterns and give you a much better chance of success in your next run. This tip goes double for boss battles, especially bosses like Dingle, Chubb, Gemini, and many others. That said, you're gonna come up against a lot of attacks the first time round that you just plain won't be able to anticipate. Don't feel bad about it though. Every death is a learning experience, even if it happens 27 goddamn times in a row. Soul hearts are your friends. I like to think of soul hearts as a license to fuck around and experiment. They don't affect your normal heart pool and can act as a buffer if it's already running low. One of the ways I like to use ghost hearts is for checking out curse rooms. Every now and again you'll find some genuinely awesome stuff in there, and the ghost heart will protect you from the entry and exit damage. If you play it smart, you don't even need a ghost heart provided you keep track of spare hearts on the map. One step up from the soul heart is the black heart. A little more rare and a little more suited to combat. They're almost the same as soul hearts apart from the fact that they deal damage to everything in the room when they're depleted and can really turn the tide if you're having a rocky run. So yeah, hearts. They're useful and shit. Pills are not your friends. Except when they are. So you see a bunch of pills on the floor, you don't know what they do, so of course the first thing you do is shove one in your mouth and oh god, I'm shitting bombs all over the place. God damn it, motherfucking ass explosives. Popping pills is probably one of the most dangerous ways to gamble in Rebirth. At least with a slot machine, the worst that can happen is you lose a coin and maybe you have to fight off the occasional fly. Sure, there's a lot of great buffs like extra health, luck, range, and damage, but it all hinges on the roll of a dice that could just as easily take your health away and completely screw up your run. I suppose the biggest question you need to ask yourself is, do you feel lucky? Well, do you? God, screw this! God damn! Sick of this shit. I always get a crappy fucking pill. Bonus tip. Touch the poop. Go on, get stuck in, touch the poop. Unless it's toxic, then don't touch the poop. That's the bad poop. Oh, and do it with tears, not your hands, yeah. You might want to wash that off. Believe it or not, poop is a good barometer for how much luck you have in any given run. Say you have a room full of poop, a good 7 or so turds lying around. If your luck stat is high, then a few of them should at least be hiding a coin or even a heart. More than that, it will lead to better items and better odds when dealing with pills and slot machines further on down the line. Hopefully these tips will give you a good head start in your grand adventure crawling around a shit-encrusted basement filled with natural horrors. Now get out there, crawl back up your mother's vagina and... oh, God, I think I threw up in my mouth a little.